Have you ever felt that nagging ache in your legs after a short walk? Or found yourself gripping the railing a little tighter when going down the stairs? Maybe you've noticed your once strong stride isn't quite what it used to be. And those everyday tasks that felt easy now leave your legs feeling wobbly and tired. It's a frustrating reality for many of us as we get a little older, isn't it? That fear of falling, the worry about losing our independence, and the yearning to simply move with the same ease and confidence we once had. We try so hard to do everything right. We eat our greens. We try to stay active. And often, we reach for those familiar vitamin bottles, hoping they'll give us that extra boost. That secret ingredient to keep us strong and vibrant. We're told vitamins are good for us. Essential, even. But what if I told you that two very common vitamins, ones many of us take every single day, could actually be doing the opposite? What if these very supplements, meant to support your health, are secretly weakening your legs, making you more prone to falls and robbing you of your freedom? It sounds shocking, I know, but it's a truth many are unaware of. In this video, we're going to uncover these two surprising culprits and show you exactly why they might be silently sabotaging your leg strength and overall well-being. And trust me, you'll want to watch to the very end for something that will truly surprise you about how you can reclaim your leg strength starting today. Let's dive straight into the first one. A vitamin hailed as a hero, especially for those of us over 60, vitamin D. Now, before you gasp and think I'm telling you to stop taking vitamin D altogether, let me be crystal clear. Vitamin D is absolutely essential. It's crucial for bone health, immune function, and yes, even muscle strength. We need it to absorb calcium properly, and it plays a vital role in keeping our muscles strong and responsive. The sunshine vitamin, as it's often called, is a powerhouse. But here's the critical twist, and it's one that often gets overlooked in the push for higher doses. More is not always better, especially when it comes to vitamin D. You see, for years, the message has been to boost our vitamin D levels, particularly as we age. Because many of us are deficient, we spend less time outdoors. Our skin becomes less efficient at producing it, and our diets often don't provide enough. So, we reach for supplements, often in significant doses, sometimes even megadoses. Thinking we're doing our bodies a favor, we might be taking a daily supplement, perhaps a multivitamin that includes vitamin D, and even consuming fortified foods like milk or cereals. All adding up. The danger isn't in vitamin D itself, but in excessive amounts, especially when not properly monitored. When your body has too much vitamin D, it can lead to a condition called hypercalcemia. This is where you have dangerously high levels of calcium in your blood. Now, you might think calcium is good for bones, right? And you'd be absolutely right. But calcium needs to be in the right places, in the right balance. When there's too much of it circulating freely in your bloodstream due to vitamin D overload, it can start causing real problems. Imagine your body trying to deal with this excess calcium. One of the early signs, and often one of the most frustrating for us, is a feeling of generalized muscle weakness and fatigue. Your legs, which rely on precise muscle function for every step, every bend, every climb, can feel heavy, tired, and profoundly weak. It's not just a little tiredness after a long day. It's a persistent, draining fatigue that makes even simple movements feel like a monumental effort. You might notice you're more unstable on your feet, perhaps stumbling more often, or feeling that sudden urge to sit down because your legs just can't quite hold you up like they used to. This isn't just an inconvenience, it's a direct threat to your independence and your safety. Think about it, that feeling of your legs giving out, or that sudden jolt of weakness when you try to stand up from a chair. These can be subtle at first, easily dismissed as just getting older. But when they're caused by hypercalcemia, it's a signal your body is struggling beyond the muscle weakness. Too much vitamin D can also cause bone pain, nausea, vomiting, frequent urination, and even kidney problems over time. It can literally make your bones hurt, compounding the feeling of weakness in your legs. So, how does this happen? Well, it often starts with good intentions. Someone might hear that vitamin D is good for bones, or for preventing illness, and they decide to take a high-dose supplement. Perhaps they're also getting vitamin D from other sources without realizing it. Maybe their doctor recommended a certain dose, but didn't follow up with blood tests to see how their levels were actually doing. The key here is knowing your levels before you grab that next bottle of vitamin D, or if you're already taking a high dose. Please, talk to your doctor. Ask for a simple blood test to check your 25-hydroxyvitamin D levels. This test is crucial because it tells you exactly where you stand. Your doctor can then advise you on a safe and effective dose, if any, that's right for you. Remember, vitamin D isn't a one-size-fits-all nutrient. What works for your neighbor might be too much or too little for you. Getting some safe sun exposure, if possible, is still one of the best ways for your body to produce its own vitamin D naturally, and incorporating vitamin D-rich foods like fatty fish salmon, mackerel, fortified dairy, and certain mushrooms into your diet can also help. The goal isn't to avoid vitamin D, but to respect its power and ensure you're getting it in the right balance. Preventing that subtle, insidious weakening of your legs that too much can bring. Because when your legs feel strong, your world opens up. Now that we've peeled back the layers on vitamin D, let's move on to the second surprising vitamin that might be secretly undermining your leg strength. We just talked about how too much vitamin D can lead to excess calcium in your blood, making your legs feel weak. But what about calcium itself? For decades, we've been told that calcium is the bedrock of strong bones, and that as we age, we need to take calcium supplements to prevent osteoporosis and fractures. It's a message that's been drilled into us. And for good reason, strong bones are absolutely vital for mobility and preventing debilitating falls. However, like with vitamin D, there's a critical nuance, a hidden danger that many are completely unaware of when it comes to supplementing with calcium. And this danger, too, can profoundly impact the strength and function of your legs. The problem isn't calcium itself, it's a crucial mineral. No doubt. The issue arises when we take calcium in supplement form, especially in high doses, and without the proper cofactors, particularly vitamin K2. Think of it this way. Your body is incredibly smart, but it needs the right directions. Calcium is like the building material, and vitamin K2 is like the traffic cop, directing that calcium precisely where it needs to go, into your bones and teeth, and, crucially, away from places it shouldn't be, like your arteries and soft tissues. When you take a calcium supplement without enough vitamin K2 to guide it, or if your body already has sufficient calcium from your diet, that extra calcium can end up floating around, looking for a place to settle, and sometimes it settles in the wrong places. It can deposit in your arteries, making them stiff and less flexible, a process known as arterial calcification. When your arteries, especially those supplying blood to your legs, become stiff and narrowed, it restricts blood flow. Imagine trying to run a marathon with a kink in your hose. Your muscles aren't getting the oxygen and nutrients they desperately need. This poor circulation can manifest as leg pain, cramping, numbness, and a general feeling of weakness, especially during physical activity. Your legs simply don't have the fuel they need to perform. But it's not just the arteries. Calcium can also deposit in your joints, making them stiff and painful, leading to conditions like osteoarthritis. While joint pain is a common part of aging, unnecessary calcium deposits can accelerate and worsen this. When your knee or hip joints are stiff and aching, your legs can't move freely and powerfully. You might find yourself unconsciously shortening your stride, shuffling your feet, or avoiding stairs altogether, all because your legs feel locked up and incapable. This stiffness can directly contribute to that feeling of heavy, tired, and ultimately, weakened legs. Consider the intricate dance your leg muscles perform every time you walk. They contract and relax in a coordinated symphony. When there's an imbalance or unwanted calcium interfering with tissue elasticity, this dance becomes clunky, less efficient. Your muscles might not fire as strongly, or they might fatigue much faster. That spring in your step disappears, replaced by a drag. So, what's the better approach? Rather than automatically reaching for a high-dose calcium supplement. First, consider your diet. Many wonderful foods are rich in calcium and come packaged with other essential nutrients that aid absorption and proper utilization. Think about dairy products like milk, yogurt, and cheese, but also leafy green vegetables like kale and spinach, fortified plant milks, sardines, and tofu. These food sources provide calcium in a way your body is designed to absorb and manage. Second, if you and your doctor determine you do need a calcium supplement, it's vital to ensure you're also getting enough vitamin K2. Vitamin K2, particularly in its MK7 form, is the unsung hero that ensures calcium goes to your bones and stays out of your arteries. Foods rich in K2 include fermented foods like natto, though this might not be to everyone's taste, certain cheeses, and egg yolks. If you're supplementing calcium, make sure it's part of a comprehensive strategy that includes vitamin D for absorption and vitamin K2 for proper distribution. The goal isn't to scare you away from calcium, but to empower you with the knowledge that balance and intelligence are key. Just blindly taking large doses of calcium without understanding its interaction with other nutrients and its potential to deposit in soft tissues can ironically lead to stiff, painful, and weakened legs, undermining the very strength and mobility you're trying to preserve. Your legs are your foundation for independence, and keeping them strong means understanding how all the pieces fit together. Now that we've uncovered the pitfalls of both high-dose vitamin D and unmanaged calcium supplementation, let's talk about how you can truly strengthen your legs and regain your vitality. We've just explored two surprising truths about vitamins that many of us take with the best of intentions, yet which can, if not managed carefully, actually work against our leg strength and overall vitality. We saw how pushing vitamin D levels too high, without proper monitoring, can lead to hypercalcemia, leaving your muscles feeling weak, tired, and your legs less capable of carrying you through your day. And we uncovered the often overlooked secret about calcium supplements, how taking them in excess, or without the crucial guiding hand of vitamin K2, can cause calcium to deposit in your arteries and joints, leading to stiffness, reduced blood flow, and a profound feeling of weakness and inefficiency in your legs. The core message here isn't to fear these essential nutrients. It's about understanding balance, listening to your body, and making informed choices. It's about remembering that while supplements can play a role, they are meant to supplement, not replace. A wholesome approach to health. Your body is an incredible system, and it thrives on synergy. The right nutrients in the right amounts, working together. So, how do we move forward? How do we reclaim that powerful, confident stride? It starts with a conversation. If you're currently taking high-dose vitamin D or calcium supplements, or even just a multivitamin, please schedule a chat with your doctor. Ask about getting your vitamin D levels checked, and discuss your overall supplement regimen. A simple blood test can provide invaluable insight into what your body truly needs, and more importantly, what it might be getting too much of. Your doctor can help you tailor a plan that's safe and effective for your unique health profile. Beyond supplements, remember the immense power of whole, unprocessed foods. Nature has already packaged nutrients in the perfect ratios for your body to absorb and utilize. Think about incorporating more calcium-rich foods like leafy greens, fortified plant milks, and dairy into your diet. Embrace healthy fats and foods that naturally contain vitamin D, like fatty fish, and consider spending a little time safely outdoors, allowing your skin to naturally synthesize vitamin D when the sun is appropriate. And don't forget the importance of vitamin K2 found in certain cheeses, egg yolks, and fermented foods. To ensure that calcium goes where it's needed. But strengthening your legs isn't just about what you put into your body. It's also about how you use it. Gentle, consistent movement is your ally. You don't need to be a marathon runner. Simple daily walks, even short ones, can do wonders for your circulation, muscle tone, and overall balance. Try some gentle leg exercises, like standing up and sitting down repeatedly from a sturdy chair, or performing slow, controlled leg lifts while holding onto support, even chair exercises, where you work your leg muscles from a seated position, can make a significant difference. Consistency is far more powerful than intensity. A little bit every day adds up to remarkable results. And here's the surprise I promised you at the beginning. The most powerful vitamin for your legs isn't found in a bottle at all. It's the consistent, mindful movement you engage in every single day. Your muscles are designed to be used, and they respond to stimulus. Every time you consciously choose to walk a little further, climb a few more stairs, or do a few gentle leg exercises, you are sending a powerful signal to your body. I want to be strong. I want to be independent. This consistent engagement, combined with smart, balanced nutrition and proper hydration, is the true secret to keeping your legs strong, agile, and ready for whatever life throws your way. It's about cultivating a lifestyle that celebrates movement and respects your body's amazing capabilities. Remember, small, consistent changes truly can make a profound difference to your health, your happiness, and your freedom as you age. It's never too late to start feeling stronger, more balanced, and more confident on your feet. I hope this video has opened your eyes and empowered you with some valuable insights. If you found this information helpful, please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Have you experienced any of these symptoms? What has helped you keep your legs strong? Your experiences can help so many others in our community. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more content like this, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps us out. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on future tips and advice designed to help you live your best life at every age. You deserve to move with confidence and joy for many years to come.